The path of a glorious warrior is growth. A true warrior thrives on evolution. Only by continually reinventing themselves, staying open and clear-minded, and combining time-tested methods with new innovations.
247. 248.
Can they achieve lasting success? Are you ready for the next step of your evolution? Bellator, merging future-driven digital innovation with genuine, tangible values. At Bellator, two highly promising real-world projects create steady income streams. The first one is Miracle Cash, which is revolutionizing digital payments with cryptocurrency integration. The world of digital payments is undergoing a seismic shift with the rise of cryptocurrencies. Every day, we interact with payment terminals. Yet until now, paying with cryptocurrencies on these devices was not possible. Miracle Cash has developed groundbreaking software that integrates cryptocurrency payments into terminals across different providers. Major global terminal providers are already part of Miracle Cash's client portfolio. The second income stream is an ambitious and visionary real estate venture that bridges the physical and digital worlds. Phoenic is a hotel and residence project featuring an in-house casino located in northern Cyprus. North Cyprus was repeatedly selected by the world-famous Forbes magazine as the #1 choice for the best beachfront property investment in the world. What sets this casino apart is its licensing, covering both cryptocurrency operations and an online crypto casino. Tied to the physical presence of the hotel and residence, this long-term project offers stability and consistent profits for Bellator. Secure your lifetime profit now with Phoenic. Phoenic lies at the heart of Bellator's profitability program. A proprietary cryptocurrency that guarantees exclusive ownership through blockchain technology and is designed to automate profit sharing, your profits. Phoenic brings together the income streams of Miracle Cash and Phoenic, delivering automated returns to token holders. This currency is powered by nodes, which give you the exclusive right to mine the Phoenic token. Once you own a node, you'll receive daily payouts in Phoenic, guaranteed for life. A node starts at just $1,100 and is available as a half node, a full node, or in packages of 3 or 7 nodes with special bonus advantages. Full details are available in our back office. Earn even more by growing the Phoenic community. By sharing Bellator's vision with others, you can help expand the Phoenic community while earning an additional income through referrals. Join the Bellator Community Project today and secure your profits, built on real values and sustainability. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Forever.
7 days a week, 365 days a year, forever. Wow. It is so much fun to be here, Micah, that sometimes I have to pinch myself. I'm just on cloud 9. We ran hard while we were in Vegas. We had a blast. Came back yesterday exhausted. I had lost my voice for a little bit, but we are back, and we want to welcome everybody. For those who were in Vegas, you know what I'm talking about. We had just an amazing time talking about Bellator and everything that has been happening with the Phoenix token. Just really a blessed as Micah says, we're a blessed community. And I can't help but give the praise to the one up above, because all good things come from above. And if you're congruent with that message and that idea, it becomes self-evident that we have something very special that can make a major impact on the world. And we're just fortunate enough to be the good stewards to roll it out. So we hope that you see it the way we do. We hope that you become a part of our community. So we're going to jump right into it. Micah, I'm not sure if you just want to be a fly on the wall, and of course I'll look to you at the end. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to present, and I'm still
All right.
using.
No, it's good. I'm just watching.
Okay. I'm still using the old set of slides, and we're in the process of updating everything, including our marketing material, including the videos. I mean, we have so much in the works, but I'm comfortable with the slides we were using last week, so I'm going to stick with that. And let's see where to go. Okay, there it is. Let me pull it up. Okay, let's go back to share screen. Where did that go? There we go. Share screen. Okay, got it. There we are. So as we've been talking about Bellator, that amazing little 4-minute video. Guys, I think that is, I've been in direct sales network marketing for over 30 years. I think that's by far the best interest video I've ever seen. When Mike and I were talking, when I first came on board with him, I said, we need like a 3-minute or 4-minute sizzle video. And we produced it, and it was good. But this one here, it's the best I've ever seen, beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's so well produced, but more importantly, it's the content about who we are with Bellator, who Miracle is, what Miracle Pay is, and it's just the beginning. It's absolutely just the beginning. So if you're part of this already, you know that. And if you're here, for the second, third, fourth, fifth time, doesn't matter. We're just going to keep on bringing it. And I would suggest that if if you're taking this business seriously, come to every single presentation that we do, and bring somebody with you. That's how we expand. And we do this twice a day, Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Eastern. Then on Saturday, 12 noon Eastern. Then on Sunday night again, 9 o'clock Eastern. So we're very aggressive. We're putting the information out there. We're encouraging people to come, invite people. That's how we expand the community and network. And so we just want to thank everybody for who is here. And if you are here for the first time, this really is for you. So I'm going to present it as if you're looking at this material for the first time. The name of our company is Bellator. And Bellator is the warrior's path. If you've ever thought of yourself as somebody who would like to be a warrior, or somebody who's really passionate about things and wants to change the world, or if you're the type of person that you're in the church and you want to lead souls to the kingdom of God, whatever it is that you're passionate about, if you're out there putting the armor of God on, getting out into the marketplace and sharing your goods and services with people, then you're a warrior. And with Bellator, that's what we are. We're warriors. If you become a partner with us, you'll be a warrior in this incredible expansion of our company. We have a copyright disclaimer that just pretty much says the information you're seeing here today, it's exclusive to Bellator, and Bellator reserves the rights if anybody redistributes this, chops it up, slices it, dices it, misrepresents it. We do have the right to take legal action against individuals that might be found in violation. But we know that's not the case here. So here's what we have. Micah and I have had conversation with Ray and the company that we really do believe that what you're going to see here today will bring in over 100,000 new members in our first year, and that will produce over 200 million in sales in our first year. That's who we are. That's where we're about. That's where we know we're going. And our pre-launch is done. We're now actually on December 4th, we launched Bellator, and it's such an amazing day because that correlates with exactly the day that Bitcoin hit $100,000. Same exact day. So we can never forget that. I will never stop saying that to people, because Bitcoin is what brought me here. Bitcoin is what brought Micah here. You know, Bitcoin is this incredible revolution that came out, created a blockchain, and then this whole additional industry of alternative coins and functionality, financial aspects of bringing digital assets to the marketplace. And that's what you're going to be taking a look at here today. And we know that people, just by buying our product, we're going to talk about an $1,100 CPU node that could definitively bring back over 10,000 in income. Matter of fact, both Mike and I agree. We think that will happen within the first 2 years, maybe even in the first year. So when you think about $1,100 that you might be having sitting around in a bank account, or you might go out and, go on a vacation, or you might go out to dinner in the neck of the woods that sometimes I go out to dinner, it's crazy. I generally don't spend that kind of money, but sometimes we pay, a couple of $100 a head just to go out for dinner. So you're talking about a few knitters there when you could actually have that invested in a CPU node that will pay you every day for the rest of your life. And it's inheritable, it's transferable, and it's saleable, phenomenal to invest in. So without any recruiting or any sales, people could actually just buy the product and earn from it. It's a product that pays. So let's talk about that. Miracle Pay, what does that mean? And what is a CPU node? Well, every single computer system out there has CPUs, and what they do is they manage the data. They verify, they transmit, they actually are the brains of a computerized system. And when you're dealing with an infrastructure like we're going to show you here, an infrastructure that's quite extensive all over the globe, we do need CPUs. So we're selling CPU, which is computer power, centralized processing units that will manage and facilitate all the transactions that we're going to talk about. And the amount of transactions is blowing my mind. The more I talk, I just had a detailed conversation with my daughter earlier today. She says, "Well, Dad, what is it that you do?" So I wanted to break it down to its simplest terms and say, well, the company that I'm with, Miracle Cash and More, has their own cryptocurrency exchange, but we're bringing to market the ability for companies, retail establishments, to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment. We're all used to now, of course, using our credit cards, debit cards to swipe, to chip, to insert, and that's how we pay for things, right? MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, and that's great. But as this industry emerges, and I hope you plugged in to the videos we watched before, a half hour before I opened up the line. So if you ever want to come back, get educated, I'm always bringing fresh content, stuff that's really interesting. And we were talking about there in one of the videos we watched, how this is the future. No doubt about it. Cryptocurrency is the future, and it will be utilized as a form of transacting business. And we're hearing about it before the whole world knows about it. That's the secret. If you want to call it a secret, is to position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react. So a couple of years ago, I came across a study by Deloitte, and in there, it surveyed over 2,000 retail executives on all different things pertaining to cryptocurrency. And essentially what the summation of the conclusion is, over 70% of the retail executives believe that they will be accepting cryptocurrency as a form of payment within the next couple of years. And I knew that was the case. I knew that crypto is the future, Bitcoin is the future, blockchain is the future, no doubt about it, hands down. Those of us who are around the industry, and I started with the industry back in 2017, know that the technology wasn't there yet. And that's what excited me, because Miracle Pay is the technology. It's both offline, where again, those point of sale terminals that we go into wherever we go shopping, whatever restaurant we go to, anything you're spending money when you're using a Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, those outlets can eventually and will eventually accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment. And that's who we are. That's what Miracle Pay is. And you see some great pictures there. You can see our own debit card, with the Miracle Company. You can see a picture there in the upper right with Micah and Hawken. By the way, Hawken's sitting right next to Micah. Micah is the good-looking tall guy in these pictures, and next to him, Hawken is an absolute genius. I don't know if I told you, Micah, but I went to the airport and I was getting breakfast yesterday, and who shows up right next to me looking around for something to eat? It was Hawken and Azelle, and we sat down and had breakfast together. A very great conversation for myself. And so anyway, we have, a group of people that are working together on our behalf, Micah and Hakan being them, but Hakan is the visionary. Hakan actually started Miracle in 2017. So Miracle is in its 8th year. Micah, about 4 years ago, met Hakan and realized or at first didn't realize, but he really how big this was, but wanted to be a part of it, and started by purchasing what's called a master franchise agreement for an entire country, not realizing he was getting a whole country. He thought he might get just one store in that country. And as those of us who came on board in the early stages, I came on board in July of 2022, and I looked at it and said, "Oh my goodness, this is what the world is waiting for. I want to be a part of this." And so let's jump right into it and say how we're rolling it out with Bellator. And Miracle the pay node that we're talking about purchasing for 1,100 is pretty much, it's like a commercial. This is 40 seconds that kind of give you a good visual and understanding of what Miracle Pay is all about, what the Miracle Pay nodes are. And keep in mind that the retail part of it that you're going to be looking at is physical retail when people purchasing in the store, but anything you could purchase online, we have Miracle Pay online, and we'll talk about that also.
Step into the future with Miracle's ecosystem. Own a node and connect directly to the heart of Miracle Pay in Phoenic, a groundbreaking NFT-based hotel and casino. As a node owner, you secure and power every transaction, earning a share of revenues from both Phoenic and Miracle Pay's global expansion. This isn't just a passive asset, it's your stake in a seamless, secure financial future. Join us to create tomorrow today.
Join us to create tomorrow today, and that's what we're doing. And so when I first looked at this, I saw something for the first time. Now, I'm a retired New York City firefighter. I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 10. I've been in direct sales network marketing for over 30 years, inside of corporate, outside of corporate, in the field. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Owned that video production business, restaurant catering business, and looked at this model and said, oh my goodness, this is real. And this is not just a bunch of people that are networking to make money off of a lotion, a potion, or a pill. This is real world assets. This is real business that can go far beyond anything I've ever experienced in my life. In addition to that, I've never had the thought process of going into the banking business and actually getting a piece of every transaction that happens. And that's what happens in the banking business when you're looking at a credit card or debit card. I saw Fintech, financial technology, that would allow me to step into that position where I could be earning a small sliver on every single transaction that happened at every single retail establishment, every single restaurant, every single store, every single car dealership, every single jewelry store, every place that we go and we spend money. When somebody swipes, chips, or taps, there is a fee attached. And generally speaking, and this is what I said to my daughter, I said, generally speaking, it is the store, it is the merchant that pays that 2, 3, 4% that has to be, and people realize that there are some stores now that charge you extra if you're using a credit card because they have to pay for it. Well, when it comes down to cryptocurrency, those fees are not absorbed by the retail establishment, they're absorbed by the customer. So if you go buy, sell, trade, or use crypto, there's a little processing fee attached, and we get to share in all those processing fees. So imagine getting paid on every single transaction that happens utilizing the purchase of products, goods, and services in the future, in the near future, like starting like next month, as it starts to get rolled out throughout Europe. Why? Because MiCA, MICA, Markets and Crypto Assets, has created laws that it now allow that functionality to occur. And we are one of the first companies to market with things that nobody else has. And we think we're going to take the lion's share. So just imagine, there are literally, we have relationships with already contracts signed with 3 major merchant companies. And the first of which we signed has 40 million merchant accounts in 120 countries. Second one over 60 million. Third one over 10 million. And the fourth one is being consummated as we speak. And so there's going to be well over 100 million accounts for us to go out there and have the possibility of setting up and servicing. Personally, I think Miracle Pay is going to be the forerunner. I think we're going to be the first to capture the lion's share. Just imagine when you walk into a store and you see that Miracle Pay logo decal right on the front window, and it says crypto accepted here. Now, it doesn't matter if you want to pay with Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dogecoin or any other of the major coins, up to 1,000 different coins. If you're using crypto to make your purchases, you'll be running it on a terminal, and there's a good chance it's going to be processed by Miracle Pay. And every single transaction, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So I hope that gave you a good visual. That's the CPU in the center. It's inside of the computer network, and the broader the computer network, the more stores that are added, the more computer power we need, and we get to ride that wave of people just going out and doing what they do, and we get a piece on every transaction. On the right-hand side is the Phoenic Hera that we talked about, where we will be one of the first, if not the world's first, 5-star cryptocurrency hotel and casino. So with that being said, let's take a little video, another short video, about a minute long, of a great understanding of what Phoenic Hera is. And oh, by the way, the parent company being Miracle Holdings, Miracle Pay is a company in and of itself. Phoenic is a company in and of itself. And everything that we talk about, we might make mention of Miracle Install. That's another one that's going to be huge. They all could be billion-dollar companies in and of themselves, but the parent company, Miracle Holdings, and we have the chance to override it all. So let's take a look at the Phoenic Hera. Uh-oh, that one didn't want to work. So I should have backed it up, but let me just do this real quick. I got it right here. Phoenic Hera, where'd you go? Here's the 4-minute. There it is, here, Hera. Let's watch this.
Northern Cyprus stands out as a premier destination in beachfront property. It's consistently endorsed by Forbes magazine from 2021 to 2024. Located 50 minutes from the airport and less than an hour from 2 major city centers, Phoenic Hera, the hotel, residence, and casino complex, is being launched as part of the Phoenic token strategy. Good news for Phoenix token holders, because Hera is the Mediterranean Las Vegas with so much more to offer. This project, expected to generate $100 million in revenue, will be completed in 3 years. Investors will enjoy 15 days of free access to all the complex's services annually, and will be able to instantly track all revenue streams through the Miracle app. Do not miss this opportunity. Invest in the new Las Vegas of the Mediterranean today.
Okay. So I don't know about you, but I just want to get those 15 days a year that I could go there. Oh my goodness. I don't think everybody realized what that guy just said. There's an amazing thing happening here. And so when you consider Hera being built on this island in the Mediterranean, where Forbes magazine has named it the #1 best value beachfront property in the world, that's what we're bringing to market. So that's another division that we have, which is Miracle Real Estate. So we have a real estate development company. So all these things run on the Phoenic token. The Phoenic token is the lifeblood of the entire Miracle ecosystem, and we get paid in Phoenic token. So if you want to jump onto the gain, and we'll talk a little bit about that later, that is here for you also. So a lot to understand and think about, but let's go right back to the slides. There we go. No, that's not it. Where did the slides go? Hey. All right. I lost my slides. When I have to jump over, I have that challenge sometimes. Where are the slides? Here they are. Okay. So we were right here, and then we're going to go to the next thing. Okay. So we'll jump right here. Actually, we finished off. We were here where we talked about Hera, but I want to transition now. I want to stop here just for a minute to really solidify the magnitude from an investor standpoint, or more so an entrepreneur standpoint. So we have a product that is so saleable because we'll have people that are not interested in marketing this product, not interested in building team. All they want to do is buy the product for the value of the product. And the product itself is the Miracle Pay node that pays every day, every day, every day, every day. And as of today, the Phoenix token's at about 5 cents. I'm going to I don't want to steal Micah's thunder, but he'll piggyback on this. I just want to say it just in case. We were in Vegas and Hakan Torahan was there, and he went over some note about the price and increase of the token. And based on everything we're doing, he is targeting and expecting that Phoenix token within the next 6, 7, 8 months to rise, the Phoenix to rise to about $17 a token. And that can happen. And if that happens, it's a lot of us that are going to be rich. But that can, and I do expect that to happen over time. And if it happens that quickly, I'll be blown away. But definitively, I expect it to go to 10, 50, $1, $2, $3, $5 within months. And so once you come on board and these nodes are producing, for instance, right now, it could be producing 20 nodes a day. It could be producing, 10, 15, 20, 30 nodes a day. All depends on the amount of volume, sales volume, amount of transactions. A lot of it is unknown at this point in time, but I could see it. We have a team that's ready to roll out through 27 countries beginning next month, January. And as this starts to hit and we go, the goal for the first year is to set up at least 200,000 stores, of which we get a piece of every single one of them. So it's a real exciting place, but I want to put it first. This is a product first company. If you like that product, the Phoenix node, and want to get paid residual income on a daily basis with the potential of it, going substantially higher and having a great ROI, then by all means, come on board. We do have people buying, a single node. That we do have people buying 3-packs and 7-packs, and some people buying 20 or 50. So I know one person just a few days ago, put in over $100,000 into this. And the reason why is it's a fantastic opportunity to be a part of it. But if you're the type of person that's a marketing person like I am, like Mike is, Mike and I met 2006 in a company, and we understood the dynamics of what I call the mechanics of wealth, and that is leverage. What Tony Robbins calls OPE, other people's effort, is where you could do what J. Paul Getty said. J. Paul Getty, the world's first billionaire, said, I'd rather make 1% on the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own effort, because he understood leverage. He understood the mechanics of wealth. Well, we employ the mechanics of wealth here. So on the left, you see Miracle Pay, access to over 100 million retail establishments, terminals. On the right, you see Phoenix Hera, which is, that 5-star casino hotel, where on every single transaction, we make money. 50% of the fees come in. Those of us who are the node holders, we make a piece of that, and also all the terminals around the world. And so again, when somebody comes in, they have the opportunity to purchase. And if they purchase a 1-pack, it's $1,100. If they purchase 3 of these node 3-pack, is $3,300. 7 is a 7-pack, $7,700. And I always tell people, come in where you fit in. But as you learn and you grow, here's what I've seen through this business model for the last couple of years is that, generally speaking, people that get started with one end up buying more because they start to really understand it and realize, wow, I want to get more than this, and that's what happens. So we're looking again at at least 100,000 people buying these and at least 200 million being sold from it. And one of the ways we get paid is in what we call a 15 level unilevel. And this is just if you personally sold one of our nodes, or if somebody wanted to buy one just for the fact that they wanted to have the residual coming in on a daily basis. There are percentages from 4 to 10%. You'll see in the left-hand side. But I did a little something today that I used to do, and I kind of want to share this. And these are just numbers. There's no guarantees here, but I believe in duplication. I've experienced duplication throughout the years. I've been fortunate to be able to spearhead teams that have grown to the tens of thousands, or a couple of occasions, hundreds of thousands. And what happens is somebody who sees it, likes it, shares it with others, and everybody's different. Some don't share it with anybody. Some share it with one person, some 5, some 10. And then some people who are go-getters, they go out there and they sell 100 of these CPU nodes. Well, on all of these nodes, they produce volume, and a percentage of the volume goes to the node holder, but there's a percentage, and it's actually an 80-20 split, where 80% goes to the node holders and 20% goes into this 15 level unilevel. So it could be extremely lucrative as you build. So here's the numbers. Many of you may not have heard the a penny a day doubled. But it happened to me, a guy asked, I was in the front row, and a guy asked me, he said, I'll give you a penny today, and we'll double it every day. 1 penny, then it's worth 2 pennies second day, third penny 4, then 8, then 16 cents, then 32 cents, and so on, for 31 days. Or I'll give you $100,000. What would you take? And I thought about it. I said, just really realistic. I couldn't think about pennies and multiplying and seeing where it went. I said 100,000. And he goes, you blew it. He said, you would have had over $10 million. I said, no way. I went home that night, pulled out the calculator, and sure enough, on the 10th day, that penny day doubled, was over 10 million. That's the power of geometric progression. And so when you look at this, think of it as if you tell 2 people who tell 2, that kind of stuff. And this doesn't happen this way, guys. There's nothing that is perfect where everybody does the same thing. But just in numbers, I read the numbers this morning. I go, okay, 2, 4, 8, and I ran down to the 15th level. And on the 15th level, there's over 32,000. We're talking about 50,000 people that you could override if everybody just got 2. They said, let's up it to 3, because when you see our compensation structure, both are incentivized, the 2 and the 3. And the 3, forget about it. You're up over 14 million people in those 15 levels. That's not going to happen like that, guys. I'm just telling you. I'm just running strict geometric progression numbers. However, it does happen like that. I've experienced it. I'm not that good that I could influence 20,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 people, but I've spearheaded teams that grew like that because of the geometric progression of the compensation structure and how it paid out. So I know, there's different people on the line right now, but one of my friends who I introduced to this, Robert's going to bring in 100 people. There's no doubt about it. He's that kind of guy. So if you put 100 people on that first level and each of them get 2, and then you double it down, it's nuts. The numbers are just nuts. So this is just the first way that we get paid. This is what I call the front end. This is a 15 level unilevel, fortune to be made there. But then you look at everything that we're doing, and here's the 80-20 split I talked about on the 15 levels. We're also coming out with our own crypto debit card. How many people are going to want a crypto debit card? A whole bunch. Well, we as independent representatives of this company can actually put out an unlimited amount of these into the marketplace. And guess what? Every time they swipe, there are transaction fees, and whoever that card is attached to, cha-ching, makes money on all 15 levels of referrals. That's incredible. So amazing. Then we have a 2-team structure where you have a left team and a right team. And based on all the sales that come in, the company's computer looks at the sales, and then whichever is the lesser of the two legs in volume on a daily basis, it pays. And we're going to go over that now, and it could go down an infinite amount of referrals. And the way in which people actually join your team is one of three ways. You personally enroll them, or somebody on your team enroll them, or somebody above you, because you're on their team, enroll them. And when somebody enrolls, the computer initially waits 12 hours. You have the ability to place them on your team any way you want, but once the 12 hours is gone, you have it automatically set up to either go on your right team or your left team, which we call outside right and outside left. And then the computer goes left to right and just goes down to that, if it's designated to go left and you could set that designation, it goes straight down the outside of the left leg. If it's designated right, it goes straight down, that cell gets placed, and every position is occupied by one individual that is their account, and they get to earn from that. And what it looks like is a program that allows people to build through helping other people achieve what they achieved. One of my mentors in life, I had the privilege of working with a man by the name of Zig Ziglar. And my business philosophy, I adopted from him. And that philosophy is simple. Zig said, you could have everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. I love helping people. So if you help somebody become a difference maker is somebody who made 2 sales, placed one on their left team, one on their right team. They became a difference maker. They can never shrink from there. They start there. Then to become a winner, help 3 people out of 3 what we call lineage legs. A lineage is like a family tree. It's a bloodline. So to become difference maker, you needed to personally influence 2 people. To become a winner, you've had to at least done that with 3. And that's why I ran those numbers of 2 and 3 before, because those are the minimums. A winner helped 3 people, either the ones that they directly enrolled or somebody that they sponsored or somebody that they sponsored, and so on, to become a winner. When you help 3 people become winners, you get promoted to a leader. When you help 3 people become a leader, you get promoted to a champion. And when you help 3 people become a champion, you become a legend. And those are the 5 rank advancements: difference maker, winner, leader, champion, legend. And they're made, again, just by helping 3 people achieve the rank that you just achieved. And what that looks like in its entirety is this. And I know for a lot of people, this is just chaos. For me, it's very well organized. I love it. On left, you have the percentages that you make from your lesser leg volume and the maximum you can make per day. And on the right, you have how much you can make in what's called matching bonuses. You see, for every 1 person you enroll, you could match their earnings. So if you enroll somebody and you're a difference maker, but they go on to be one of the top in the company, they become a legend, and they're making $5,000, $10,000, a week or more, you could actually match 5% of whatever they get paid, you get paid. That's phenomenal. And on the left-hand side, it shows you the max per day. And difference makers, $100, winners, $200, leader, $1,000 a day, champion, $5,000 a day. Those are maximums. Legends can make $25,000 a day. That makes this plan really rich. And we're talking about that coming from the lesser legs volume, 10 to 20% of the lesser leg. And when you look at 25,000, if you're like me, you run numbers. I go, okay, 25,000. If you're maxing it out at 25,000, 30 days, what is that? 750,000. If you're doing that for 12 months, for a year, what is that? It's over $9 million. Now, I'm not telling anybody you're going to make over $9 million, but I know people who believe they can make over $9 million. And if they got a vehicle to do it in, they want to do it, right? It's there for the taking. And then when you look in the center, it shows you the difference between the 10% and 20%. And it's a gradual increase. You sell $10,000 worth of what we call personal sales volume of these nodes, you make 12%. 20,000, when you hit that, 14%. 30,000, 16%. 40,000, 18%. 50,000, 20%. Once you hit one of those benchmarks, you never go backwards. Once you qualify, and I encourage everybody, go out there and sell 50,000. What is that? Well, that's 50 49, whatever it comes to these units. But we do have those packs. If you look at a 7-pack, how many does that take to reach that 50,000? By the way, the 50,000, these numbers are based on that 1,100, that 3,300, that 7,700. You figure it out. I don't know, 8, 9 people with a 7-pack could get you there. But once you're there in forever at 20%. And when you think about it, if you have experience in direct sales network marketing, there are no monthly requirements. There's no auto ship. There's no minimums. Once you hit a rank, you stay at a rank. You can't get demoted. You're at that level indefinitely forever. And on the right-hand side, we're looking at the percentage of the matching bonus that's on your personal enrollments, 5% at difference maker, 10% at winner, 5% at leader, 20% at champion, and 25% at legend. Now, I'm a little biased. I really like this plan. I love this plan. And I think in my 30 plus years, I've never seen anything come even close to how lucrative this compensation structure is. So with that, I'm just going to stop the share and let you know, if you're here for the first time, we're privileged to have Micah Thayer, who's the CEO of Bellator, on the call with us here today. And so, Mike, I'd love for you to jump in. I know I covered a lot and I probably went too long, but we're going to get this down in a pre-scripted, pre-recorded, produced, just like that video that we saw in the beginning. We will have a dynamite presentation for you that probably will be under 20 minutes in length. My target always is 14 minutes. I think that will be great. But when we get it, you'll see it. It's amazing. So
A couple of days away.
couple of days away. I can't wait. I just can't wait.
I've been on my laptop all day because we launched the commissions today. So it'll be a little bit of a hold on them in the first few days just to make sure that everything is done and working right. So that's the good news. We are now starting to see the sales come in, and every day it's a little bit more. So we can see ourselves being on track for something really phenomenal. So if you're new to this information, I don't know if I'm going to get into much about it, but with me as well, I've been in this industry since my early 20s, off and on, and I always was looking for something that was true residual income. And I was sold, when we first got introduced to network marketing, I was sold that, you can build this team and then you have residual income. And then I learned about attrition. Once you get good enough to have a big team, you start seeing that, if you have 1,000 people and you have 5% attrition, then you lose 50 that month and you have to replace those before you grow. So for anyone who's ever been in that industry long enough and to be able to have that experience, you realize that it's not true. You don't have residual income. But here you have a machine that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's tied into other machines that are sitting in stores throughout the world. And that network continues to grow because Miracle will have a sales force of hundreds of people that will be out in the marketplace turning on those machines. And your machine is tied to that machine. And machines, they don't stop working. They work and they don't quit. So that's the security, that's the excitement of what this business is about. We can pretty much tell already where this is going. It's going to be a fantastic, massive success. And it's going to be a lot easier to build this than anything that people have done in the past. So it'll be a completely different experience. And when you combine this with the Phoenic and the value increase of Phoenic, you have a perfect storm in business, I believe. So I would say get involved with this and you'll never, ever see your life the same way again. I think we're in for something really, really, really incredible over the next few months with this company.
Micah, thank you so much. I know you're slammed. I'm thrilled. I heard one of the messages earlier about a withdrawal button. I'm like, I got to see that thing. I haven't even looked in the back office yet, but just
Yeah,
can't
you can
get
go
to that.
in and you can ask for the withdrawal. Within a couple of days, that will be automatic. So you ask for the withdrawal. We send you an email. You confirm in the email, and then the Phoenix goes to your wallet right after that. So you got to
Wow.
make sure you get in there and put your wallet in for the NFTs as well, because that's coming. We'll probably be delivering that today or tomorrow. So then we'll have full circle on what this truly is, which is an incredibly sophisticated money system. And we will be basically printing money with this system, which is really exciting. So that's what we have to share.
It's a money machine. So, folks, I love to leave people off with various quotes from successful people, and what just comes to my mind right now is one of my mentors, W. Clement Stone. He said, "When you have everything to gain and nothing to lose, by all means try." So I encourage everybody, come along with us, and always, always, always remember that the best is yet to come. To God be the glory. We'll see you again real soon. Hey, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be doing another presentation. So go get a friend, grab them by the hand, get a business partner, grab them by the hand, get an entrepreneur, grab them by the hand. Say, hey, what are you doing at 9 o'clock Eastern? And they say nothing. Say, great, I got something you got to see. And bring them over. Show them that 4-minute video first. Show them that 4-minute video and just ask them, that was pretty exciting, wasn't it? And they can go, yeah. Say, what are you doing at 9 o'clock? Nothing. Come join me. Take a look. We're going to go over the details of it. That's how we build our business. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, kick the ball. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope to see you there tonight. Let's load it up. And that's what we do every day, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturday, we got something special. We'll talk about that tonight. God bless everybody. Have a great day.